Hey guys, it's your own boy, the one and only Great Dane, back with day 689 star drop opening, and we're back to the normal amount of daily star drops, so let's get into it. Starting with a super rare of 100 coins, another super rare, 50 power points, and we have a legendary, hopefully it's a hypercharge. Okay, we actually got one. Grom Bomb goes boom. So again, I feel like this is one of those hypercharges where it can be pretty darn good, because sometimes what I find is if they get caught in the initial hit because there's knockback, it'll somehow hit them with both. Again, that's not always the case, but you know, I definitely will enjoy using that one, I'd say, especially since I haven't hit the mastery on Grom. But again, I do have a slight issue with the Mastery Madness event going on, and I think it's pretty clear to anyone that's playing, and it's something I've been, I'll say, warning about this entire time, but I had a feeling that the multipliers might not be enough because of one simple factor, but we'll get into that in a second. So again, let's see how far along the track we are. Again, made a little bit of progress after the hypercharge star drop, but again, according to the notes, we're gonna get the update tomorrow, which again, if that's the case, there's no way on earth we're going to actually make it to the 2000% unless they release some news later in the day today that they're going to extend the event, which again, I'm really hoping they do, especially since you could argue there's still 9 days left of the season, right? And the thing is, they usually put the update through, right, like, again, a week before the new season, so it would essentially be on time for what they usually do anyway. But again, I don't think we've ever had an event in the game where we haven't really reached all of the milestones, so again, it just makes me wonder. And again, I can't really be too disappointed if I don't get all the masteries, simply because, again, it's not like the rewards are disappearing, but I still do suggest you try and get as many as you can, because, again, duplicate rewards will probably convert to extra currency of some form, so it's not like you're wasting your time. And again, I'd argue it's probably, I don't know exactly what the records entail. I'm sure there's YouTubers that have already done videos about them, essentially. But I have a feeling right now, even though it's grindy, that the mastery titles are probably easier to get now than the challenges will likely be in the next update. Again, maybe I'm wrong on that, but we'll have to see. Again, there should be other rewards that are exclusive to brawlers too. That should be pretty cool though. So I do think records will be cool as well. But again, I just wish there was a bit more time in this event, because again, the main issue here isn't simply the fact that the multiplier in the mastery isn't high enough. The main issue is that even if you're playing for like a good 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours, depending on how much you're winning and losing, you're still hitting that mastery cap, and it's very frustrating, because even if you want to push the mastery more, you can't do that. Again, if this is the last day, I would hope they would have removed the mastery cap, but I just find it unlikely that they did. So again, I'll probably be able to master at least, again, it depends on which ones I pick, but I'll say 4 or 5 more brawlers at most. But then again, I'd say at most I have around 20 to 30 mastered brawlers, but again, that's still a far cry from the nearly 100 that we're going on right about now. We have 92, so I'd say at most, because of this event, I'll have about a third of the brawlers in the game mastered. So again, still a decent chunk, but not quite there yet. Again, we have about 2-ish weeks until the next esports events are going on. Daily Streak Day 68, with the fortune of today's time to take on new challenge, play Hank. Again, not really a fortune, but that's what we have. So, if we look at the mode selection for the day, we have Brawl Arena, Arena of Glory for another 14 hours. And so we have Hypercharge Unleashed for 16, so again, they're both going to end about the time the new update drops tomorrow. We have Gem Grab 5v5, Shimmering Forest, as well as Knockout H4. And again, I don't think anything really else too crazy is going on there. Again, I think the biggest surprise would be if they decide that during the update, again, they said records are coming, but they don't introduce them, and they give us an extra week at 2000% Mastery Madness. Again, that actually definitely would, I think, be enough to finish mastering the brawlers, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Again, maybe I'd just be very happy if I was wrong, but wishful thinking. Also, we have some new skin releases in the shop. We have, again, I have no idea how to say this, but I'll say Kansai Dragon Bull. Again, both rare skins. And Whisked Meg. Again, I like the color scheme. This is a pretty goofy skin. And it says it's part of the Starry Meal, which makes sense. And this one is Retropolis Knights. Thought it was just Retropolis, but alright. Just have Paper Cordelius and Toon Spike. Again, I don't feel the need to show off these skins because, again, the only thing that changes is in the texture. So, again, there's not really much point, I'd say, in trying the skin in-game because you can already see exactly what it looks like. Again, this bull skin I wouldn't mind using, but again, it's sad when you have really cool-looking rare skins, but they don't have any effects. But again, maybe you'd argue even then it's sometimes worth using them because it's still fun. So we still have some resource offers. Again, just don't care to spend money on those. We have a daily freebie at 10 power points, as well as 15 coins. Nothing too crazy besides that, so as of today, I have no XP doublers and 150,250 power points. I don't suppose you guys think I could convince Supercell to let me convert my power points into mastery points. Hey, then I'd max out the mastery on a ton of brawlers. I might even finish mastering all of them. But again, I also don't believe I've received a response on the help and support end towards getting that icon. I do think they're going to get back to me eventually on that, but again, I have no idea what their response is going to be. I'm hoping they'll just send me the icon in the inbox because, again, I did get 30 wins. There's just that weird thing with the timing, so we're going to have to see what they have to say. But yeah, again, let me know. Again, this should be the last day, so again, I'll be posting this pretty far after anyway, but let me know which brawlers you guys are focused on getting the mastery for. Again, I've been choosing pretty randomly, so just whatever's convenient for the maps of the day, especially those support brawlers, if it's, 3v3, because it's just so hard to play them in solo showdown and do well. Again, if you play enough matches in solo showdown, you'll get it, of course, and sometimes that surprisingly works better to just hide in the bush in solo showdown than play with bad randoms in 3v3. But yeah, just let me know if you're choosing your favorite brawlers or just randomly, like me, or closest to next mastery in the sorting. But other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.